revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. This is America's home for positive business talk. Great to have you on board with us.
Right, mini wave in celebration of our producer Richard at the board today.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much for bringing in great music,
Welcome
great sound.
to the team, my friend.
Love that.
So, Angel, we just started last week. We announced the launch of our 1,000 fans or followers in 100 days. And there's been a lot of scuttlebutt about it. A lot of people asking questions about, why does it matter? Why should I need 1,000 fans? Are these all going to become customers?
Nah. You don't need followers. You don't need fans. You don't need nothing, and your business will just grow. Well, the whole point of our 1,000 fans in 100 days is not just to grow your followers, because we know that followers doesn't equate to revenue. How do you measure the success of your business? You measure it with your bank account.
Right.
But where do customers come from? They come from people who know you, like you, and trust you. They come from your followers. And your followers become customers when they see results. They see value in doing business with you. They see, they share you with their friends and family to add to that follower base. Again, when there's results, when there's value and there's good content and juicy stuff, and you're helping me with my life, either improve something or get rid of something that I want to get rid of. And so our 1,000 fans in 100 days is the launch to get you to that 1,000 customer base.
It's not just the launch to get you to the 1,000 customer base, but it's also the social proof that people need to buy into you.
Right? Does anybody else like you?
Right?
Have you been hiding under a rock? Or are you really out there? We want to create influencers. We want to help you take that status of who you've been and what you've been doing and elevate it to influencer status when it comes to social. And because influencer marketing is the hottest trend in 2018. And we've been creating influencers since 2008.
2008.
You are right.
I told you. 10 years.
You are right. That is getting ready to be 10 years.
Yep, we celebrate 10 years next month. So here are some tried and true bits of advice on gathering follower growth, okay? Science is behind this. Before we get into the research-backed methods for growing those followers, let's start off with some best practices for follower growth. Likely to come across these ideas when searching for social media tips and how other people have gotten those followers. Number one, you got to post great content.
And you've got to add value. We got to get good stuff from you, and not... it's one way you can get content, be controversial, and you can get a lot of followers that way. But remember, we're trying to attract people that will buy from you. Right. They're going to eventually spend money with you. People spend money with people they know, like, and trust.
That's exactly right.
Not people they disdain. So just remember that.
Okie dokie. Number two, you need a professional bio. Your bio and your photo, your headshot, are critical in order for people to be attracted to you.
And what are you an expert at?
Right.
As a professional bio, what are you the specialist in? What are you the expert at? And this one, I had a conversation with somebody today, and she's an amazing business owner. She does amazing things for her clients. But I'll tell you, wiggling this down to a phrase of this is the thing.
Right.
This is the result that people get. Eric and I, when we think about massive media exposure, we're, experts on creating social influencers, right? Something tight, something small that it's sticky, they remember, and they can share.
If you can get it from 7 to 11 words, you're doing well. If you can boil that down to 4 words, you're doing very well. And if you can get it down to 3 words or less, you go to the head of the class.
Right. Winner, chicken dinner.
You want to make sure your content is shareable and that you are resharing other people's contents. Remember, social media is social. You must engage.
Right. And so you're sharing other people's stuff. What do we want? We want people to like our stuff, to post on our stuff, to comment, to share our stuff. Well, in order to create that behavior, we have to start that. If you think, okay, they haven't called me, pick up the phone. It works both ways.
That's right.
They're not sharing my stuff. Share theirs. Post theirs. Tweet. Love on them, love on them, love on them.
If you want to be an influencer, then you've got to hang with influencers. You've got to share their content, share their material, get connected with them. And at the beginning, don't think that you're doing this just because when you share theirs, they're going to share yours immediately. Nobody owes you anything, but if you lead by example, you will find followers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How many of you just kind of troll the internet, troll the social? You don't really comment, you don't really like, you kind of follow. I found an infographic of, kind of the hierarchy of people using social. They're the consumers, right? If you're just passive readers,
right,
trolling through, you're using it as a consumer. You see social media as an absolute waste of time because you get caught up on the videos and you're not making money at it. You don't have a strategy for it,
right,
but you're in consumer mode that way.
Well, this article asks the question, are you an informer or a me-former? And there's a way that you can get 2 times the followers if you are an informer. Me-formers are the ones who post social media updates mostly relating to themselves and their business. Buy my stuff, just launched something new, take a look at what I ate for dinner. It's all about them. Informers are the ones who post updates that are mostly information sharing. That's beneficial to their followers. You will double your followers if you're an informer.
Informer and creation, right? That we're creating things. That we're part of the community, the do-gooders that are out there. You want to actually have a call to action that brings people to you. How do you grow your followers? Let's start by asking the people who already know us, like us, and trust us, the friends that are already following us on social media. Maybe they're already connected with us as friends. Now we want to move them over into following us on our business page.
Right,
where we can use that strategy to actually turn them into customers down the road. You might already have a few people on different social sites, but let's grow that to be that 100 or that 1,000 customer base in 100 days by asking 10 people a day to follow. And you can let them know, listen, I'm just starting out. I don't have very many followers. I'm trying to build up my list. Be authentic, be honest about where you are.
You bet.
Or, you've created something, right? We've created something juicy. We've created a value. We've created something that you're going to get results out of.
Absolutely. And listen, folks, if you are interested in adding 1,000 new followers or fans to your existing base right now, wherever you are, whatever you're at, why don't you go to massivemediaexposure.com, give us your name and email address, that's all it costs, and we're going to send you a report, and then join our group, and we will train you every week on how to do exactly that. Angel and I will be back after the top of the hour news. You are listening to the Experience Pros Radio Network. Thank you.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.